Hi friends, welcome back to Joss's Kids Draw. I'm Joss and today I'm going to teach you how to draw, color, and shade a cute cartoon Mrs. Claus. Now this is another holiday drawing, which is why I have some decorations here to get in the spirit. To draw Mrs. Claus, you'll need some paper, something to draw with, and something to color with, but anything will work. I'll be using some computer paper to draw on, an ultra fine point Sharpie to draw with, and some Prismacolor Premier colored pencils to color with. Now, before we get to drawing, let's do a challenge. You have 5 seconds to press the thumbs up button and the subscribe button down below with your middle finger. Are you ready? Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you do it? I hope you did. Now, let's get to drawing. If you don't have your drawing supplies ready yet, make sure you pause the video and go get them. Also, make sure you have something underneath your drawing so that you don't get anything on your table. Now, I also have my paper taped to my table so that it doesn't move around while I'm showing you what to do, but you don't have to do that. Now, first, I'm going to take the lid off my Sharpie so that I can get ready to draw. Now, the first thing we're going to do is draw her bonnet. So we're going to draw an upside down U shape. It's a really wide U. Okay, and now we're going to connect that with another little curved line. Good. Now we're going to draw her hair. So we're going to do a cloud line across. There can be big bumps or little ones. It can be as long as you want and as wide as you want. Really, however you want it to be. It can be that way because it's hair. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a U to connect that in. And now she has a head. So inside that, we're going to draw 2 big circles for her eyes. Now inside those circles, I'm going to draw a little circle in the bottom left and an even smaller circle in the top right. Now I'm going to color in these circles except for the little circles inside. Okay, now I'm going to give her some eyelashes. So I'm going to do 2 little lines coming out. Now the reason why I left these little circles white is because they're highlights. And the sun is hitting that spot, so it looks like it's white. Now, in between her eyes but lower, I'm going to draw an oval for her nose. There. Now I'm going to draw her glasses. So I'm going to draw a little curved line over top of her nose. And then I'm going to draw a vertical line connecting that, or a line that goes up and down. I'm going to do that on the other side too. I'm going to draw a vertical line. Now I'm going to draw a horizontal line or sideways line to go across her eye. I'm going to do that on the other side too. Now I'm going to draw a vertical line that goes down and is at the same point as this vertical line here. Now I'm going to do that on the other side too. And now to finish off her glasses, I'm going to do another horizontal line that connects the vertical lines. There. Now I need to draw her smile because it's Mrs. Claus and she's going to be happy. So I'm going to give her a U. There we go. Now I'm also going to draw her ears on the side of her head. So on this side, I'm going to draw a C shape. Then I'm going to draw a circle inside and color that in for an earring. I'm going to do that on the other side too. A backward C and a little circle that I'm going to color in. Now to draw her body, I'm going to start with her neck. I'm going to draw a little curved line. And I'm going to do that on the other side too. Now I'm going to connect those with another curved line across. Now I'm going to give that a little bit of lace or fluff. So I'm going to do another cloud line going across. There. Now coming out of that cloud line, I'm going to do a little line. I'm going to do that on the other side too. Just a little line. Then I'm going to keep curving that downward, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to do that over here too. I'm going to curve it downward, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to make this a little longer so that's the same as that. And there. Now I'm going to go a little bit further in from that and make a dot. I'm going to do that here too. Go a little further in and make a dot. Now, coming out of that dot, I'm going to draw a matching line going up. And I'm going to do that here too. Draw a matching line going up. Now, I'm going to draw a little upside down U. I'm going to do that here too, a little upside down U. Then I'm going to continue that straight down, going outward and past the arms down. And I'm going to do that on the other side too. A line that goes outward and down. Then connect that with a curved line across. Now at the bottom of that, I'm going to do once again another cloud line for some lace or fluff on the bottom. So big ones and little ones going all the way across and connecting in. Now I'm going to connect her arms. I'm going to draw a curved line in, another curved line in. And then once again, I'm going to do a cloud line across of that. Okay, now I'm going to give her some hands. So I'm only going to do 4 fingers for this, just because it looks a little crowded in drawings. But you can do 5 fingers if you'd like. Now, I'm going to draw a little one going in. Then I'm going to draw a big U, a bigger U, and a smaller U, and connect that in. I'm going to do that here too. I'm going to draw a little U to the side, then a big U, straight, a bigger U, a smaller U, and connect that in. I'm sure it looks great so far. And I'm going to give her some shoes. So I'm going to draw curved line out on both sides. Then I'm going to do another curved line across. Then I'm going to curve it back in. And those are going to be her shoes. Now, this part is optional, but I like it. I'm going to give her an apron. So at the top here, I'm going to draw a little vertical line. And then another vertical line a little distance away from that. And then I'm going to leave a little gap and draw yet again another vertical line. I'm going to do that here, because these are the straps. Now, to connect those straps together, I'm going to draw a U shape and connect in. Then from these lines here, I'm going to continue them down to about there, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to do that here too. I'm going to continue it down to there and then stop. Now, to make it an apron, I'm going to connect those lines together with the curved line at the bottom. And then I'm going to do a little line across so that it's a strap going all the way around her back and tying at the back so that it holds her apron on. But we don't have to draw that. We just have to draw these little lines right here. Now I'm going to do a little extra step to this, and I'm going to add a pocket to her apron. And I'm going to draw a horizontal line, and then a U that connects it. And then I'm going to give it a little stitching, do little lines going down and back up. Now, finally, to finish her off, I'm going to do, yet again, another cloud line going across the bottom of her apron. And there you go. That is how you draw Mrs.Claus. Now, you can totally stop here, and that'd be fine. But I'm going to color mine in. And if you're going to color yours in, you can color it in any way you want. But here's how I'll be coloring mine in. First, I'm going to go in with pink, and I'm going to color in her nose, her ears, and little cheeks here. Now, I'm not going to fast forward this because it will only take a couple seconds. So I'm going to do her nose, and her ears, and her cheeks. And once again, I am using Prismacolor Premier Colored Pencils. And there. So now I'm going to go in with peach, and I'm going to color in her hands, her neck, and her head. Now, I will be fast forwarding this part, and I'm not going to color in her glasses because I'm going to do those a light blue later on. So I'll fast forward this, but you can pause the video and do it at your own pace. Good. Now I'm going to go in with crimson red, and I'm going to color in her bonnet, her dress, the pocket on her apron, but not the apron itself. And once again, I will be fast forwarding this, so make sure you pause the video and do the coloring at your own pace. Great. Now I'm going to go in with grass green, and I'm going to color in her apron. Now, once again, I'll be fast forwarding this, so you can pause the video at your own pace if you'd like. You may notice I did go over the pocket with green just because I thought it would look better if it was a little darker, but you don't have to do that at all. Now, I'm going to go in with my black pencil crayon, and I'm going to color in her shoes. And I'll be fast forwarding this once again. The final coloring step is I'm going to take light cerulean blue. I'm going to lightly shade in her glasses. And I'm not fast forwarding this because it will be very quick to color it in. And there, that's how you draw and color in Mrs.Claus. Now, you can stop here, or you can do some little shading. Now, I'm going to start by shading in her hair. Now, I'm going to take black, and I'm going to go lightly over it so that it looks gray. And I'm just going to do that very lightly. Good. Now, I'm going to shade in her skin. So I'm going to be using goldenrod, and I'm going to go underneath her head here. And do that lightly. And I'm going to do that underneath her hair too. I'm also going to do that on her hands underneath the fluff. And finally, I'm going to do a little bit underneath her glasses. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to go in with Tuscan red. and do a little more shading. So I'm going to go around the apron on the red dress. I'm going to shade that because it's underneath the apron, so it looks darker, because less sun can get to it. Good. Now I'm going to go underneath the fluff here. Good. Now I'm also going to go in with dark green and just color in underneath the fluff here of the apron. And that's all the shading I'll be doing, but if there's any extra shading you'd like to add in, you can certainly do that. You draw, color, and shade a cute cartoon Mrs. Claus for the holidays. If you like that video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and you share it with your family and friends so that they can draw Mrs. Claus too. Also, if you'd like to show me your drawing, ask your parent or teacher to email me a picture to jossaskidsdraw@yahoo.com. Also include in your email, what's your favorite thing about Christmas or the holiday you celebrate, because I'd really like to know. Also, if yours doesn't look like mine, that's fine. As long as you had fun, that's what matters the most. And remember, practicing will pay off. So if you want to keep on drawing, check out the last video, How to Draw Santa. Plus, I think it would be really fun to draw them next to each other and then send me a picture of that, because I'd love to see Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus beside each other. And stay tuned, because there will be more winter-themed drawings coming very soon. So I'll see you guys later, and keep on drawing till then. Bye!